कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनि नामिने।
नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे
निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे।
जय
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Srila Prabhupada ki
जय।
So in the Srimad Bhagavatam it is said, there are 5,000 years ago, all the sages, they were assembled and they are discussing what's going to happen to the Kali Yuga. Because in the Kali Yuga, the people have got different tendencies. They're not naturally inclined to Krishna. They're not naturally love the Lord, or they not naturally inclined towards spiritual activities. But basically in the Kali Yuga, there are 4 qualities will be there for the people who takes birth. And that's been summarized in the Srimad Bhagavatam. There's a verse. Mandha sumanda matayo manda bhagya upatritaha. Mandha. Mandha means they're very lazy. Lazy in what? Lazy in spiritual life, not in material activities. In material activities they're super active, but in spiritual activities, mandha. Mandha sumanda matayo. Sumanda mataya means even if somebody is interested in spiritual life, they're sumanda mataya. Sumanda mataya means they're misguided because they don't know what is the real spiritual life. They say in the name of spirituality they'll give something else. Manda, sumanda matayo, and the next one is manda bhagya. Manda bhagya means very unfortunate in the Kali Yuga people, because they don't know what is the purpose of life, how their life is moving about. They're so unfortunate that they see that the life is so small and then try to do so many things and then they just disappear. They just come and do some activities and again they just vanish. Mandha sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadritaha. Upadritaha. I think it is meant for Bangalore people so much, from the morning to night. Upadritaha. Upadritaha means they are highly disturbed. So much disturbance. 4 qualities of this Kali Yuga products. Hare Krishna. So you're all born in which Yuga?
Kali Yuga.
You're all sitting like born in Satya Yuga. I think because of Govardhan Parikrama effect. Yesterday you all did Govardhan Parikrama? Or just traveled in Toto. And last we came Radhe Kunda and then Radhe Prabhu, I also did. Mandha sumanda matayo manda bhagya upadritaha. Can you all repeat?
Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya.
These are all the qualities of whose?
Kali Yuga.
Those who have taken birth in the Kali Yuga. Manda means super lazy in spiritual life. Sumanda mataya, misguided in the name of spirituality. And then, because I've seen, many people, they come and they have some different perspective about spirituality altogether. This is not the right way. They don't know, they're completely misguided. Monday I will go to Lord Shiva. Tuesday I'll go to Hanuma. Wednesday I'll go to Ganesh. Thursday,
Raghavendra.
Baba. And Friday,
Rama.
Lakshmi Chai. And then Saturday, Govinda.
Govinda.
And then Sunday is holiday, Hari Bol. This is not spiritual life. That's what Srila Prabhupada says, a religion without knowledge is a sentiment. A religion without knowledge is simply sentiment. And knowledge without religion is mental speculation. They have some kind of a knowledge, they assume, and without following proper religion, it is only a mental concoction or speculation. So that's why Shastras are saying people are misguided in the Kali Yuga. Manda, Sumanda Matayo, Manda Bhagya, very unfortunate. And then Upadritaha. Upadritaha means what?
Disturbance.
What is Upadritaha means?
Disturbance.
Very disturbed, highly disturbed. Mind problem, body problem, relationship problems, job problems, studies problem. I was just hearing 12-year-old boy, I met him. And he's saying, Prabhuji, I have so many problems I have. Are you a 12-year-old? Oh, so many assignments. I hate these teachers. 12 years. Then what will become after 10 years, 22 years? Where he will be? Everybody is a problem. Youth is also a problem. Before marriage is also a problem. After marriage is also a problem. Every time is a problem. Manda, Sumanda Matayo, Manda Bhagya, Upatrita, fully disturbed. This is the nature. That's why 500 years ago, the incarnation of Mahavishnu, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Acharya is the incarnation of Mahavishnu. And then incarnation of Mahavishnu, he came to this world. He was there in Navadvip, Shantipura, and he started offering loud prayers. My dear Lord, I think it is impossible to protect these Kali Yuga people. Very, very difficult. They're not in shape. They're not going to do any kind of spiritual activities. And then he was loudly calling, Krishna, please come and save all these fallen people. They don't know what is spiritual life. They don't know what is the purpose of life. They don't know why they've come here. They're only thinking about their body and their flesh. Maintain this body, nicely shaved, nice hairstyle. Not like this. This also sometimes one boy here off ears cut and then we fully. Bro, this is fashion. This is MG Road fashion, you see. So you see, that we don't know actually what to be done. That's why the Advaita Acharya, the incarnation of Mahavishnu, he was loudly calling, Krishna, please come and protect, please come and protect. And if you want to bring Krishna, there is one special activity. Krishna mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. A top secret has been told. And that secret has been followed by Advaita Acharya. And the Lord appeared. And what is that secret Advaita Acharya followed? Very, very powerful secret if you want the Lord in your life. And he said, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita it is mentioned, Tulasi Dala Matrena. Tulasi Dala. Dala means leaf. Just take Tulasi leaf. And then, after taking the Tulasi leaf, then we should also take little water. Chulukena. Chulukena means very little, palm full of water. Take the Tulsi and palm full of water. And then start worshipping Krishna and he will appear. And this secret Advaita Acharya knows. Tulasi dala matrena jalena tulikena cha. Took that jala, water, and is offering every day to Krishna. Tulsi water. And when he was doing like this, loudly calling, Krishna, come and save, Krishna, come and save. And because of his roaring calling, because of his intense calling to Lord Krishna, the Lord Krishna has appeared as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. And then simply Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is delivering all the people in this world. That's why in the Dashinarthi we sing this song. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koro More
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Koro
Toma bina ke doyalo Jagat samsare
Tuma bina ke dayalo Jagat samsare
Atita pavana hetu Tav avatara
Patita pavana hetu Tavavatara
Mosama patita prabho Na paibe ara
Samapatita Prabhu
Patita Pavana Prabhu. Oh, my dear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Patita Pavana. You can, Pavana means purify all the Patitas, all the fallen soul in this Kali Yuga. And Mosama Patita Prabhu, I am that most fallen. Can you please purify me? This is how devotee prays. When he goes in front of Krishna, Krishna, I am most fallen. And here, in the song, Narottama Das Thakur has written this song. He was saying that Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, you came, you appeared in this world, Jagat Samsara, to deliver entire this Jagat. And that's why how the Lord has appeared, because he followed the secret, Advaita Acharya. The secret is Tulasi Dala Matrena. He took the Dala, Tulasi Dala, and a little palm full of water, and then he offered to Krishna. And it is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, what happens if you also take little water and take one tulsi leaf, what is going to happen? It is mentioned. Please repeat. Tulasi dala matrena
Tulasi dala matrena
Jalasya chulukena va
Jalasya chulukena va
Vikrinite
Vikrinite
Swam Atmana Bhaktebhyo Bhaktavatsala. Directly Krishna is saying this. What is that? Shri Krishna. Here one of the very important word is Vikrinite. Vikrinite means I sell myself. I will give myself. Anybody who takes tulasi every day and offer water to Krishna, tulasi dala matrena jalena chulukena va vikrinite swamatmanam. I will sell myself to that person. See here, Shri Krishna, who is very affectionate towards his devotees, sells himself to the devotees who offer him merely a tulasi leaf and a palm full of water. That's all. Patram, pushpam, palam, toyam, yome, bhakta, prayachati. That's all we need. We need to just take tulasi. That's why every day worshipping tulasi is so important. We should not take lightly. Because we cannot go and approach directly to Krishna. Now the Krishna was in spiritual world, he came to this material world by the roar calling of Advaita Acharya. But his secret was, took the tulasi and then offered to Krishna. Just water, that's all. And then, we also know the famous story in our Chaitanya Charitamrita comes, that Srila Haridas Thakur. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Jai. And if you don't know when you will get a chance to read in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there, the first we heard the secret of Advaita Acharya. Now, what is the Haridas Thakur? Prabhupada uses this word in the purpose. It is called TT. What is that? T and T. What is TT? If you apply this TT, any damn person has to become hardcore devotee of Krishna. That's all. And for information, you got this TT already. Huh? What is that? Oh, Tilak and Tulsi Maharani. New Chaitanya Charitamrita. What else? Another TT? Not the TT which you travel, temple travel. Not the TT. This TT. If you can, it's already applied to you. And if you can apply this to anybody in this world, any atheist, you just apply this TT. He has to change his heart. And the TT has been applied by Haridas Thakur when the prostitute came in the mid of the night, dead of the night. And Haridas Thakur was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then she came, she was tempting to Haridas Thakur. She was showing the womanly postures. And she was proposing to Haridas, Haridas, you are so young, I am also young. Dead of the night, nobody is there. Why can't we enjoy together? And Haridas was chanting. And then the moment he saw the prostitute in the dead of the night, immediately he thought, I should apply this TT. And he said, yeah, definitely, I will satisfy you, whatever you said, but I have my rounds pending. I will, finish my rounds and I'll satisfy. That whole night Haridas Thakur was chanting. And then she was also waiting. She was thinking how I can enjoy this Haridas. Because that Ramchandra Khan, he has sent this person you see. And then prostitute also was following same whatever that King Ramchandra Khan sent. And then she was waiting and it became morning. And again Haridas Thakur, he said, I'm really sorry, still I have not completed my rounds. You please go. Come today night. And she also came now. Next the second day night. With perfume, with not so much of temptations, she came today at any cost. Haridas Thakur is going to satisfy me. And she also told to that Ramchandra Khan, I am going to, defeat this Haridas Thakur with my beauty. And again today also, second day night, he was chanting. She said, see, I have rounds pending. Can you please understand? You wait, I will complete. Then whole night he was chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. And she now suddenly observed that Haridas Thakur was chanting in front of Tulsi Maharani. And then she also saw, oh, he is so, I think, devotional. But somehow I should try, I am so beautiful. I can charm anybody. And she waited and she slept off. And again she told, the Haridas Thakur told, come again. Today night, I will just make it happen. And then she said, okay, I will come today night. At any cost, I can influence Haridas Thakur. And she came again the third night, and Haridas was chanting, today at any cost, I will satisfy. And he was chanting Hare Krishna mantra. And then she also came, and she saw that he was also chanting. But this time, the TT has been applied here. Of course, it was there from the day one, night, 2, 3. And the third, what had happened to her was that she was absorbed completely in the chanting of Haridas, and unknowingly she also started chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, And the moment she started chanting, she is not stopping. And after some time, few times of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, immediately there is a heart transformation happened. And she thought, what kind of a hellish thing I am doing? He is such a great devotee. I came here to pollute this person. Heart transformation. That's what happens to us. We do a lot of sinful activities. The moment you come and practice Krishna consciousness, you will remember all things. What kind of a person I am. So animalistic life I was leading. Krishna, you saved me. So many sinful activities I performed. Meat eating, intoxication, sense gratification, illicit sex. Oh my God, there is one book can be released with my sinful activities. What kind of a person I am. And her heart also got transformed. That's why, sometimes devotees says that, Prabhu, before chanting I was all right, but the moment I have been chanting, so many challenges. This is what actually, before chanting there is Tamoguna. In Tamoguna everything is normal. The moment you try to chant, you will slowly come to Sattva Guna. When you come to the Satyuga, you will get to see that, oh, these are all nasty things. This is what I have done. So bad I am. That guilt will come in the heart. How I wasted in sense gratification. Not sleeping at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, watching all nasty things. See? Heart transformation happened. And immediately she started weeping and touched the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur and said that, please forgive me. I came here to pollute you, but you actually changed my life. You changed my life. Can you please help me out? Can you please help me? Like this, she started begging, and immediately Haridas Thakur says, he gave, 2 instructions. Very, very powerful instructions. 2 instructions. And what is that? Immediately you should go, prostitute, you go immediately to your house. Whatever you earn, all this money, you take that money and distribute to all the brahmanas. You've done such a sinful activity, and then you earn a lot of money, distribute to brahmanas. And then come to here, very place, this hut is there, your Tulsi Maharani is there, and you just sit here and do parikrama to this Tulsi, and then you can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And what is that Haridas Thakur says? Please repeat this verse. This is what he's saying. The secret here. He's saying the TT I'll tell what is the TT. And that TT has been applied. Please repeat this. Nirantara Namalavo Kara Tulasi Sevana Achirat Pabe Tabe Krishne Krishne Racharana. Haridas Thakur said, Nirantar Naam Lavo. Continuously you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Kara Tulasi Seva. You see there also Advaita Acharya said, Tulasi Dala Matrena. And here Haridas Thakur is saying, Kara Tulasi Seva. Nirantar Naam Lao. Then if it is, Shri Krishna Charan. Very quickly you will get the lotus feet of Krishna. And she went home and distributed all this, whatever she earned money to the brahmanas. Actually, she shaved her head. And she came to the same spot where Haridas Thakur was sitting and offered water to Tulsi Maharani. And she also started chanting every day 3 lakh holy names of the Lord. 192 rounds. This is the power. Now Srila Prabhupada writes, what is the TT in the purpose? The TT which Haridas Thakur has applied, the TT is called, you all want to know? The TT is transcendental trick. What is that?
Transcendental trick.
It's a trick. You also got the trick by your 4 guides. You know that? Oh, no. It's called transcendental trick. What is a transcendental trick? In this transcendental trick, 3 things are there. The first powerful thing is association of pure Vaishnava. It's happened to you. Srila Prabhupada's association. Somehow you came to the temple, you saw deity, or you paid, pranams, or you offered 1 flower, or you read some book. Association of pure Vaishnava. This is what for the prostitute also has happened. Haridas Thakur association. And second transcendental trick is chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Nirantara Naam Lavo. If you stop your chanting, you forget about your spiritual life. If you stop your chanting, you will not be able to hear Radhe Radhe from anybody. If you stop your chanting, nobody will tell you Hare Krishna. If you stop your chanting, you will never get prasadam. You forget about taking prasadam. You should be fortunate to take prasadam every day, morning, night and afternoon. If you stop chanting, nobody will tell Prabhu like that. That means if you stop chanting, no one will be there in the association of the devotees. You can't stay in the association of devotees. So powerful chanting. And then if you want to apply the transcendental trick, and the third one is Kara Tulasi Sevana. We should do service to Tulsi. Service to Tulsi means offer flowers, offer water, and then do pradakshina. Whole life if you have these 3 things, no? for sure, after giving up this Deha body, you will go back to Krishna. This is the transcendental trick. Somebody is plucking the grass, don't pluck. The grass done millions of lifetimes tapasya to take birth in Vrindavan. Now if you separate that grass, then we don't know what is going to happen to us. Even Brahma did tapasya, that I want to become a grass outside of Vrindavan. So here if you all play with the grass, that grass will say, "Arey, itna tapas kiya, aapne chhod diya." So you should be very, very careful not to touch anything. We should respect. We came here, and again, every time you want to come here to this place, we should respect even grass, even ant, every jiva. They're all Brajvasis. We're all Bangalore Vasis. Came here for some time and then go off. But they all want to stay eternally here. This is the mood of Vrindavana. See here, Advaita Acharya, he called Krishna by Tulasi. Now Haridas Thakur changed the consciousness of this prostitute. Transcendental trick. What are the transcendental trick? Three things. First one? Chanting.
Tulsi Seva.
Yes. And then comes here another interesting thing. Again in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is mentioned about a beautiful the story of a person who is killing animals, of killing. Is not fully killing. When animal come, is not fully killing. And then Narada happened to see that person, who is this? And then all the animals are struggling, very hard. You know that story? And who is that person who is killing, of killing?
Murgari.
Yeah, that Murgari. And how that Murgari heart transformation happened? Simply Narada Muni came and gave this suggestion, that's all. What is that suggestion he gave? See, please repeat. Tulasi parikramakara.
Tulasi parikramakara.
Tulasi sevana.
Tulasi sevana.
Nirantara Krishna nama.
Nirantara Krishna nama.
Hariha kirtana.
Hariha kirtana.
Tulasi parikramakara. Every day in the house we should keep Tulsi Maharani and then do parikrama. That's what Srila Prabhupada has introduced. Tulsi worship 2 times, in the morning and also in the evening, all the temples. So, Krishna, you can give anything, but Krishna will not accept even if you give water. He will say, I don't want your water. Without Tulsi, Krishna will not accept even water from your hands. Forget about Chapan Bhog, Raj Bhog and all things. If you don't keep Tulsi, he will not even take water. Somebody may be thirsty, you may give water. Krishna says, even I'm thirsty, I will not take your water. I will not accept your water. Tulsi is such an important thing because that purifies. Tulsi Krishna Prayasi. Tulsi Krishna Prayasi. Very, very dear to Krishna. Without Tulsi, the Vaya medium will not be able to approach. And that's what now Narada Muni also says. Tulsi parikrama karo, Tulsi sevana, nirantara Krishna lava, Krishna nama lavo. Same instruction, transcendental trick. So your Vrindavan trip is going to be successful if we can do these 3 things. Association of the pure Vaishnavas, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then Tulsi Seva. Tulsi Parikrama, watering Tulsi. And not just that, even Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he used to chant always in front of Tulsi Maharani. He sits and chants Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day in the morning. Because it intensifies our bhakti. She is called Bhakti Devi. She gives devotion. If you go to Krishna and ask Krishna, give me bhakti, Krishna smiles. I don't know how to give bhakti. I cannot give bhakti to you. But I can take bhakti. I am hungry after bhakti. If you have bhakti, I will take from you. Then who can give bhakti? The one who has got lot of bhakti. Tulsi Maharani has got unlimited bhakti. Just I have to go and ask, please give me a drop of bhakti. Then you will get. My heart is so hard, like a concrete. I want to make it soft. When Krishna can come in my heart and he can stay, so many dirty things are there in my heart. I don't know how to purify my heart. Tulsi Maharani, please give your mercy on me. Enough of this material world. I don't want to come back again here. Punarapi janana, punarapi marana. Shankaracharya is saying, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Mudamate. He's scolding actually. Mudamate. You fools and rascals. Worship Govinda, worship Govinda, worship Govinda. He's giving a warning to all of us. Don't waste this human form of life. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Mudamate, Samprapte Sannite Kale, Nahi Rakshiti, Nahi Rakshiti. Nobody is going to save all of you. If you say, this Kala, Samprapte Sannite Kala. Kala means this time. The time is going to eat, time is eating you nicely. The time is compared like a snake. If you are 25 years, the snake swallowed you. You know anaconda snake? Hello? It swallowed up to your leg, 25 years. 50 years, up to chest. Another we don't know how many years, gone. Now you don't think that, I am growing young. I am not growing young, sir. We have to be little careful what's happening in this world. That's why Shankaracharya is saying, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Mudamate. Is scolding. Samprapte Sannite Kale, Nahi Rakshiti, Nahi Rakshiti. Nobody is going to save you. Nobody is going to protect you. That's why all acharyas and instructions are important. We'll become so busy again, we'll go back, this, that and everything. We'll forget Tulasi, we'll forget Krishna, we'll forget devotees. That shouldn't happen. We should make ourselves very much available to Krishna. We should give our time. And again, the reason, the most important, we all should know that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is incarnated, right, to propagate this message. And what had happened, Prabhupada's spiritual master was Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And who is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's father? Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. He was a magistrate. He was a pure devotee in Puri Dham, Jagannath Puri. He was a magistrate. And then Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he went to Navadvip Mayapur. And then he was trying to figure out where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually took birth. He's trying to figure out. And then he went to a place and he saw there are so many, that time Muslim people were there. And he went inside that place, so many Muslim people. And even though, because they're all simple activities they perform. And he went to that place and saw that, to his surprise, many people are telling, here only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth, here only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth. And then he was also having doubt, how is it possible? Then the moment he went there and he saw a very small tulsi creeper was growing. Then he was thinking, Hariyar, I think here it has happened or not? He was having a doubt. Then immediately, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he went and approached his spiritual master. And the spiritual master is an amazing personality. You all should know all these acharyas, not just Bollywood, Collywood heroes. They are not going to do anything, no mercy. They will not be able to even know you. But if you know these acharyas, your life starts changing. And the spiritual master of Bhakti Vinod Thakur was Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. And Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj lived for 144 years. How many years we are going to live? No idea. And in 144 years, 72 years he lived in Mayapur. And another 72 years he lived in Vrindavan Dham. And then he becomes so old. And he has got one servant, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, Bihari Lal. Wherever Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj goes, he will take Jagannath Babaji Maharaj on a butti, basket, on his head. And Babaji Maharaj will be sitting on that basket and they will carry. Now Bhakti Vinod Thakur went, my dear Babaji, I think we should come. We were trying to figure out where is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace. And then he was so not able to see Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. He was scolding, he was folding, not able to closing his eyes and could not see. His vision is also came down. And then, somehow this Bihari Lal, he took the Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj on his head in the basket. And they were coming, Bhakti Vinod Thakur and Bihari Lal and Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, all three of them were coming towards that place where that small tulsi creeper was growing. And the moment they came here, immediately the Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he was shouting loudly, Gauranga, Gauranga, like that. How is it? No, like this you cannot say Gauranga like this. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Loudly started shouting, and Bhakti Vinod Thakur got really shaken up. And Bihari Lal was figuring out what happened to Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. And immediately Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj is loudly screaming Gauranga, Gauranga, and he jumped out of his basket. Even he is so old. And he was rolling wherever that Tulsi is there. And then he said, here is the place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually appeared, in this spot where Tulsi was growing. Haribol! Haribol! And that place is Mahaprabhu's birthplace, Yoga Pita, in Navadvip. See, the Tulsi always gives the indication. Same thing happened 30 years ago, 30 years ago. Same thing happened in the Bengaluru. And the government given a big hill allocated to our devotees. And they said that here we can use this land. It's a barren land, nothing is there in Rajajinagar. And everybody is thinking, what is this? To break this mountain only, it is going to take our life. But everybody is confused. But His Grace Madhu Pandit Prabhu went top of the hillock. And he was surprised. He was surprised to see at the top of the hill, there is a small Tulsi was growing. And the moment he saw that Tulsi, immediately Prabhu mentioned that here is the place where the Krishna's lotus feet, Radha Krishna Chandra's lotus feet is going to be appeared in the future. Haribol! Haribol! And that's where the Shri Radha Krishna Chandra, same spot where the Tulsi was there, and the same place where Krishna was standing and giving blessings to all of us. See, Tulsi always in the service. Tulsi always gives lot of things to everybody. And that's why we are in this beautiful place. It's called Vrindavana. 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 Vana means it's a forest. Krishna, even this is Krishna's home, but Krishna is not given Krishnavana or Radhavana, Nandavana. No. Krishna has told, you put your name. And that Vrinda Devi is none other than Tulsi Maharani. And that is called Vrindavana, where Tulsi groves are there. Everywhere we can see here. And that place is called Vrinda Kunda. What is happening in Vrinda Kunda? Many things are happening. Just like in a movie, there is a director. Like that Vrinda Devi she's a director. She's a director for what? For the wonderful, sweet pastimes of Radha and Krishna. In fact, she is the one, she wakes up Radha and Krishna. She is the one, she's set the scene. And she is the one, she says to the air, when Krishna is coming, no, air, you should flow little, you should blow little cool. No, Krishna is coming. And she is the one, Vrinda Devi tells the tree, you bend little so that Krishna can take the fruit. And she is the one, Vrinda Devi says, now Radha and Krishna are meeting. If it is hot sun, immediately change the weather. Setting the scene. This is always serving Srimati Radharani and Krishna. And that's why this place is also called Yoga Pita. Yoga Pita means, yoga means meeting place. Meeting, Pita means place. Meeting place of Radha and Krishna. Every day for sure, the Radha Krishna will come to this place in the morning and then have their wonderful pastimes. In this very place called Yoga Pita. In this very place where Vrinda Kunda is there. And then just if you go behind, you'll also see the Gupta Kund. And Gupta Kund is a place, secret meetings of Radha Kunda secret is Radha Krishna also happens here. And how the Vrinda Devi is doing all these wonderful activities, she has got so many soldiers. It is said that she has got about 10 lakh soldiers. And who are the soldiers? The soldiers are parrots. And all these soldiers have got one in charge. And that in charge soldier name, chief soldier, his name is Daksha. And the Daksha, he gives direction. He hears from Vrunda Devi and he will give the commands to all these soldiers. And all these 10 lakh soldiers, they also will go throughout Vrindavan, Nandagaon, Barsana, and they will tell, now here is the demon, now here is Radha Krishna are coming, now this is where Radharani is coming, this is where Krishna is coming. Like this, they continuously give the information to Daksha, and then Vrunda Devi tells, okay, this is all these arrangements. So much of planning is happening. And the Daksha was always staying with Vrunda Devi. And then we take the darshan of Vrunda Devi, the Daksha was also there, along with Vrunda Devi, on her hand. How many of you seen Daksha? The parrot, yellow parrot was there. If you've not seen, you should go and see that Daksha. That parrot was also sitting just on the hand of Vrunda Devi. So that's why in our life, if we want to have Krishna, we cannot separate the Krishna's devotees, like Srila Prabhupada and Vrunda Devi. It is said that, if you collect thousands of flowers, right? And first of all, you cannot collect. These thousands of flowers is equal to one tulsi leaf. If you put one tulsi leaf to Krishna, that is equal to offering thousands of flowers. Every day, if you can make sure one tulsi leaf at the Krishna's lotus feet, life changes. Sometimes a lot of bad habits will be there. If you want to give up, it's very difficult. For that, special mercy is required. That special mercy will come from Krishna. And take that tulsi and offer. And if you offer one manjari, manjari means the flower of tulsi plant. If you offer one manjari, that is equal to one flower. If you offer, that is equal to offering 1,000 tulsi leaves. So it is all given, the Shastras. And also it is mentioned, just by seeing the Tulsi Maharani, the plant, just by seeing, atheist will become theist. Just by seeing, all his papa karma is burnt. Just by seeing. So powerful she is. And in any home, if somebody is having a Tulsi, it is said, in the home, if everybody is pouring water to Tulsi Maharani, in Shiva Purana, I think it is mentioned, that if everybody is pouring water to Tulsi Maharani in the home, the Tulsi plant, how many leaves are there in the Tulsi plant? That many generations of the people in the family members, they'll go back to Krishna. See? That means there are a lot of discounts are there if somebody wants to practice Krishna consciousness in a proper way. By taking the help from Tulsi Maharani, we need to go to Krishna. And that's why Srila Prabhupada introduced another two powerful things for all of us. And one of the powerful things is we should apply tilak every day. Every day when we get up in the morning, we should apply tilak. And after that, this mark is called tulsi leaf. And this tilak, that lotus feet, when you put your feet, the feet, the corners, the U shape it is. And this is Krishna's lotus feet. And Krishna's lotus feet will also have this tulsi. Because wherever, it's happened actually in Rasa dance. What had happened? Krishna suddenly disappears, Rasa dance, because very naughty, right? We cannot imitate all these things. So Krishna disappeared, and all the gopis are all crying, where are you Krishna, where are you Krishna? And then gopis went in Vrindavan Dham, and in the Vrindavan they're all crying, they're asking birds, they're asking the trees, and finally they came to the Tulsi Maharani and asked, my dear Tulsi, you know where is Krishna, can you please tell where is he? And she says, the gopi says that because you're always at the lotus feet of Krishna's. So wherever Krishna's lotus feet is there, Tulsi will be there. You tell me. And in fact in Vaikuntha also, all the Lakshmi Devis, if you read Bhagavatam, you will get to know, all the Lakshmi Devis, they are worshipping Lord Vishnu with Tulsi. That's why Prabhupada told all of us to wear even Tulsi, that means Krishna's lotus with the Tulsi. In fact, we all should make a habit of wearing 12 parts of body, tilak we need to apply every day. Now, okay, if you want to go to college, if you want to go to office, it's difficult. At least in the morning when you're there at home, you should have the tilak. This is our culture. We should apply so nice. You're all looking so good with tilak. Not for that purpose, at least we should apply the tilak so that Krishna will be happy. Even Krishna was applying tilak because Yashoda Mai was helping.
Prabhu, when I started coming to ISKCON temple, I started to see so many tulsi was growing in front of my home. There were so many plants were growing. So I was thinking it's Krishna is indicating that.
Yes, it's Krishna's blessings. Haribol. So one is Tulsi. Another one most important thing you all should have to do if you want to go back to Krishna. If not, very difficult. So in the Puranas it is mentioned, if anybody doing the Tulsi worship at home, it is said that Yama Dharmaraj cannot come and stay in that home. You forget about Yama, even the shadow of Yama Dharmaraj and his assistants. Who are they? Anybody sitting here? Yama Dhutas. They cannot even touch that person. So powerful. That's why in the municipality, municipality in Bangalore, when they come, they take all the street dogs, wherever street dogs are there. They take to some place and they do some kind of a thing because they disturb so much. But the municipality people, they will not take. Any dog has got a belt. That means the belt, if it's there, that means that dog has got an owner. Same thing, I think majorly so much, the Yamadutas will be roaming in the Bangalore. Where are the people? Accident, this, that. Quickly they want to take. But if the Yamadutas see one belt, no? Hey, don't touch. And the belt is nothing but Kanti Mala, Tulsi Mala. Anybody who wears the Tulsi Mala, Yamadutas cannot touch them. Cannot touch. These are all facts. You can't say that it's okay. No, I'll have free time. Later, baad mein dekhenge. It's fine. I had a good time at Vrindavan. Now I'll go back again, the same routine. Again, I'll get up. Now, all 5 days I got up little early. Yeah, my day is fine again. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. No chanting. It's okay, fine. I just went and saw Vrindavan. It's done. It's not like that. We have to implement this every day. If you do not wear Kantimala, then Yamadutas will come. If you wear Kantimala, then Vishnu Dutas will come and take you back to Godhead. So powerful it is. Make sure we wear Kantimala. But if you have a shy, okay, everybody will watch and all things, you can make it a little loose. You don't have to show this. It is the 3 rounds, you can put 1 round, it will come till here. But you should make a practice of wearing Kantimala. That will purify you. It will at least make you to stop performing some sinful activities. And then you become closer to Krishna. And that's what required. That will purify us. So with that, Kantimala we need to wear. Tulsi, the tilak we need to keep. All things when we do. And then every day if we can pour water in the home, if Tulsi Mala is not there, please purchase and keep on Tulsi Mala. Tulsi, the pot. Every day pour water. Tell your parents also. We take this Vrindavan trip very seriously. It is not some fun show, it is not some entertainment trip. It is a heart transformation. And just to tell you a fact to all of you, today is the last day in Vrindavan for all of you. And we just started our trip. I told in the first day, every person who visits Vrindavan, they will lose their heart. And this is going to happen to all of you. Radhe Radhe. In Bangalore, you cannot go to your office and sit Radhe Radhe all. You will tell? No, to your professor you can't say Radhe Radhe in front of all. Nobody will give prasadam. Hey Prabhu, nobody will post nice menus there, come. Nobody will say buses are there, come. Nobody will give water bottles. Nobody will sing here nice songs. Forget tug of war, Raman Reti. They're in traffic only, you be there. The Bangalore. So today is the last day. The days went like this. And every person, for sure, either you are having love towards Krishna or not, you are going to miss something today night when you are leaving Vrindavan. This is what is going to happen. Krishna is expert in stealing the house. And he's told already. So now the same, that Vrindavan, we can carry wherever you go, even in Bangalore. Haribol. Wherever the devotees, the pure devotees are there, that place is called Vrindavan. That means, if you are at home, if you are whatever the place you are there, keep the pure devotee picture, Srila Prabhupada picture and Tulsi Maharani. Like we sang every day Samsara Dava song. You should sing that. If you don't know how to sing, you play. Just read that Samsara Dava. This is all at least we should practice. Simply will not get Krishna. Simply will not be peaceful. You should commit to Krishna. Okay, Samsara Dava I will do. Narsimha Kirtan I will do. It will take hardly less than 10 minutes. 7 minutes it will take. And after that, okay, I will pour water to Tulsi Maharani. And then I will chant every day. I will apply tilak. And there's one thing, if you still have a difficult to apply tilak, you can also apply water tilak. There's so many things out there if somebody is ready. If there is a will, there is a way. Take our life seriously. Let's not waste. Again come like one dog and cat and become pet in somebody's house. And you will get 1 crore views. Why all these things? What do you all say? Hare Krishna? Who will call you again for Govardhan Parikram? Who will call again for Vrindavan Parikram? Yesterday we have done amazing thing. What had happened is never ever in the history. And the folk Bangalore this time, they broke all the histories yesterday. And the first, I think, 9:45, the first batch completed Govardhan Parikram. And we used to, 9:40, not night, morning. And earlier we used to complete at 6 o'clock. I was hearing from one boy that last year he completed night 1 o'clock Govardhan Parikram, it seems. Maybe slept in between. Right? The sleep what you're getting in the night time, this is the best sleep in your lifetime. The moment the bus starts, sleep. Where are we, Prabhu? Where are we? Actually, this is called Vrindavan. Some people, sleep issues they'll have. How much ever they want to sleep, they'll not be able to sleep. But you see, bus starts only. Radhe Radhe. Then again, Radhe Radhe. They'll get up. So yesterday also, because every year I see that the boys after Govardhan Parikram, the walking style changes. But yesterday something interesting I've seen. They all become Michael Jackson. They're not just walking. Of course, somebody's different shapes they're walking, like this. But some people have become Michael Jackson. So, see, all things are going to miss. That's a bar aane Vrindavan ko. If you want to come bar, year after year, you should worship Tulsi Maharani. You should worship Srila Prabhupada. You should chant. If you miss all these 3 things, this is what we discussed. This is a transcendental trick. If you miss these things, no Vrindavan, no Vrindakund. Right? So with that, we will close. So finally, we all will pray at this Vrindakund. What is that we need to pray is that, my dear Vrinda Devi, you are expert in serving Radha and Krishna. Let me also do some menial service to Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. I know that I cannot do, but still I need your help so that I will get that Seva Bhava, servant attitude. Let me render small service to Prabhupada. Something I will do. And also, the second prayer we can offer is, my dear Vrinda Devi Tulsi Maharani, please bless me so that I will chant every day 16 rounds. At least one day I will start chanting 16 rounds. My dear Vrinda Devi, please bless me that I will worship you every day. I know that I'll become so busy after going back to Bangalore. But I want to worship you every day. I want to water you. I want to give water. I want to do pradakshina. We should pray like that. And also at last we should pray that, my dear Vrinda Devi Tulsi Maharani, please bless me so that I can come again and again to Vrindavan Dham. In all of our prayers, if Tulsi Maharani blesses, then we can come and render service to Krishna. वृंदा देवी तुलसी महारानी की
जय।
श्रीला प्रभुपाद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरे बोल।
Hare Krishna. So breakfast prasadam is ready. Anybody is fasting? We can have a group photo.
Yes, Prabhu.
Only all of us, I think. By the time they come, it will be late. We will count only 15 number. Whoever there in 15 numbers, they will be in the part of group photo. Please count. 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.